practiced with the gimbal at home. It's got a calibration routine on there that's a lot easier to do if you've got the tripod on the bottom. It's also possible to just look for something with a flat edge in your viewfinder and then do a manual adjustment, but calibration's nicer, so I just got everything hooked up instead of trying to hook it up when I got down here. Gimbal's interesting. It's like you can think of it like you can, like I'm doing crazy moves with the gimbal right now and it looks stable, but if you go outside of this box, that like if you hit the edge of the box, then it moves the thing it's pointing at, so you can kind of get used to that. It's like you learn to use it, I guess. Anyways, I'll stop talking about gear because as much as possible I don't want to think about it. Just thinking about what I'm looking at. Gotta watch where I'm walking. It's using this thing requires a lot more of my attention, so I think that'll decrease over time though as I get used to it. Get my gimbal autopilot going. Someone commented that my turning corners was too jerky too. Let me know if I'm transitioning too fast, because I think that's kind of controllable with the gimbal.
Because if I can divide you, I can talk. Give you a chance.
That seemed interesting back there, but I just got here. I want to kind of get an idea what's going on, because sometimes there's multiple speaking circles.
Black Lives Matter means to me is we want the same justice, the same respect, the same opportunity like everybody else. We're not saying to abolish the police department. We're saying restructure, reform, whatever word y'all want to come up with. You do abolish it, Lord up, do something better, do something more for everybody. Don't make it such a military on once you see us, you're not a community police no more. Once you see us, we are friends. You don't know nothing about us, you don't live in that neighborhood, you don't give a fuck about us, you don't give a shit about us. So soon as we come in contact with you, we can die for $20. We can die for a misdemeanor. I ain't gonna tell you how many times I got pulled over. Mr. Hearns, you got permit for that gun? Hey, Mr. Hearns got permit for all that stuff you got. I show him everything and I still go to jail.
Oh, he must be a member of the gun club.
We want to stay on board. We want to stay focused. And the people that's down here and they capitalizing on this, go ahead and capitalize. I don't give a fuck if you capitalize. Because I know that's all you're doing. You're not here for the real reason. And don't worry, the Trump supporters, they gonna come in. The haters gonna come in. But you know what? They waiting on you to do one thing stupid. They waiting on you. The guy with the flag and the bricks. You know what? I said, I'm coming back tomorrow. Then come back the next day and the next day. This is what I told him. I said, you have that right, but you're in a different zone here now. I'm not saying me or some of the other security can protect you every time you come in here. Like some of the other people that came today. They all had guns. One of the guys got his hand on his gun. So y'all getting ready to attack him.
Report the right
So
now.
all he got to do is
Report the right now.
shoot you.
Oh, sorry. Jeez, that's like the second time I've almost walked into someone because I'm trying to spend more concentration on the gimbal. So yeah, that speech back there was nice. I really like that, like what he was expressing in terms of like when I was here earlier today, there was the Trump supporter, and I guess there's also Trump supporters doing open carry, which is perfectly legal. But it seemed like his speech was about encouraging people to have a certain like attitude toward that, like, hey, that's going to happen, but this is a free country kind of deal. And I feel like that's like super healthy kind of a perspective and perspective to share. Yeah, the gimbal's starting to feel like an extension of my arm now. I'm gonna check out the gardens. Like the lock-on feature too. It seems handy when.
Sorry, I feel genuinely awkward for asking for help, but I'm poor as shit. The money is impossible.
I think I talked to you like earlier, like weeks ago.
I never seem to get anything.
Oh. I remember your strategy was odd somehow, but I don't remember the particulars of it.
I don't really have a strategy right now. I'm just poor.
Oh.
Right now, I'm just trying to make anything. So anything's not possible.
Yeah.
There's no strategy.
Good luck. God, I've run into that guy a bunch of times in Cap Hill. Oh, I remember what it was. He was trying to sell. He was trying to give someone $20 for a cigarette, which was like, I didn't understand even what the logic behind that was, because I think you could just go to a gas station and get one. But I guess that's how I remember him. So that one's really there. I've been reading the YouTube comments, which may be like a mistake, but a lot of people have been seeming to express the idea that the graffiti is bad. But I don't think it, I think that's just kind of a perspective. Like, functionally, it doesn't make a difference if you've got like graffiti on a garage door. And also the meaning of it varies. Like, I think I was telling the story in a previous video about where I grew up, where it was all like gang tags and stuff. But the graffiti here has a completely different meaning than that. So it's kind of, I guess what I'm saying is it's a medium for expression. So there. The gardens. Wow, this keeps growing. Is this compost right here? Man, every day I come over here, it's like it's growing. This is very cool. The planters. Some composting down here now. Love that. Like, people are a little sensitive about the filming around here, so I'm gonna be sticking, kind of in my camera low, trying to stick to the gardens as much as possible. Fertilizer, people making more planters. Some mulch. And this looks like a frame for a greenhouse right here. The weather's perfect for growing right now, but in Seattle, it's like you kind of need some help. I like that. Please, no film. Yeah, I'll just leave my camera low. Film my gardens. Yeah, that's the people. Some gravel there too. I love this garden. This is a big improvement for this area. Instead of just like uniform grass. That's a thumbnail right there for the video. Tomato plants here. To-do list. Got more stuff on the to-do list today. Water plants. Start a revolution. Demolish the patriarchy. And respect privacy. Non-potable. Oh wow, this is new. Cauliflower, onions, or what do you call this? Chives type of onion, I think that's chives. Let's see what we got. Here. We got V8 and water for people to drink. Wow, they got everything. Top there and see how these gardens were doing. Try not to film in anyone's tents or anything. Yeah, the gimbal is feeling so natural to me now. Got back into angled up mode a little bit. I haven't planted anything here yet. Because that used to just be like really poorly maintained grass. Mostly dirt. There's always been graffiti on here. It's just more than normal lately. Fountain up here. Oh wow, they got more on that over there too. Let's go check that out. Now, how the heck did people get those? They must have had a ladder. Get those cherries up there. The cherries on the top. I wonder if that's the joke. Oh, they got more stuff up over there to my right too. Go check that out. This is a good spot for the gimbal trigger. Just gonna lock the middle of it on the top of that conal thing and walk over there, and it should just like kind of be stuck on that. No matter what things I'm doing, jumping over barriers, walking over. Yeah, it gets off a little bit. It's not perfect. Gimbal is implemented. If they use like a magnetometer in there to determine rotation, maybe. some brass band over there. Some of this on the sidewalk too. On our streets. Nice. Feels like the video should be pretty smooth. Let me know. Like that. Think for yourself. Question authority. Watch a Joe Rogan podcast sometimes. It's like the Joe Rogan with him and Andrew Schulz. And they made this one point in there that was pretty funny. There's some like bit of truth to it. They said if you can't make fun of it, it's probably bullshit. Kind of question authority. Some like a humorous version of that. Gimbal that thinks you want to flip over entirely, and then it gets all wonky and difficult to recover from at that point. Just pause it and reset the mode. Learning a little bit. It's got a, looks like a first-person shooter on my view when I'm just looking at the screen. It's got a little like reticle on there. I'm kind of learning to tweak it toward the edge of the limit to reposition the reticle on what I want. And if I really want to lock it in, you can just hold down the trigger like I'm doing now, and like you can do anything and it just stays locked on there. Pooch. Yeah, they are majorly building something here. That's what they're doing, maybe. Alright. house at the outer edge of CHAZ, according to Wikipedia. I don't know what their source is. They're calling it CHOP now too. Occupied Protest is the OP. So I think people want to push the idea that we're not actually trying to secede from the United States here, because that's a little crazy. So it's not quite autonomous, it's occupied protest. An ambulance get in here, so it seems like there's no problem with that, which is nice.
Hey, can I help you?
Sure.
I would love to help. Can you send a message out for me?
Okay.
Cones are for delineation of space and safety for everyone.
Are people stealing your cones or something?
Dude, people are jacking our cones, parking places so people can't get by. An ambulance literally just had to back a car all the way up the road to be safe.
I don't know what that is.
Is there somebody next to a park to a fucking fire hydrant? Is that safe? No, because now I have to go put a cone by there instead of delineating space for what I need the cones for. We need more cones and infrastructure here.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll send the video out. Maybe someone will bring some.
And you can use any of that. I can send to all of it.
Okay. Thanks.
And FYI, if you're trying to make calls out, it's blocked like a motherfucker.
Oh, weird. Is that because there's too many people, or is it actually being blocked?
It is legit being blocked. Most people I've talked to, and I've talked to a lot of people, this is Heart Song talking. Right? People are going to say Heart Song a long time later, and you're going to know who the fuck they were talking about. Because Heart Song's the one who got all the dumpsters and got all the fucking pornos and is taking care of business and has been treated like shit all day by my community for doing what I do.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And stealing my cones and stealing my shit.
I noticed
and
like
not
all
helping.
Like that would be a problem if there weren't all the.
Can I show you something?
Sure.
This glass has been here for 4 hours. The only reason this amazing person is over here is they're gonna clean it up for me.
Oh, that's quite nice.
And I passed this off because I need to get the fuck out of here.
So where exactly is the glass? Is it over
It's
here?
right here. This is what a delineation zone is.
Awesome. You have a wonderful day, stay safe. Thank you so much.
So this spot right here is unsafe in the delineation zone for cones because there's glass inside of it. These are the tools we want to teach people.
Yeah.
So if you want to go do that at some point up at the MOOC map, which you know where I'm at,
Oh yeah.
right? Go teach people. Go be like, this is what cones are for. This is why we need these things. Infrastructure is real.
Yeah. We need this.
And what is Burning Man? Because then they'll go look up LNT, MOOC, and all the things about leaving no trace. Right? We're Seattle. We leave no trace all the time with our compost.
I feel like
with
that's
our stuff.
I feel like that's a good way to communicate it, is the comparison with Burning Man, because there's probably lots of burners around here.
There aren't, but there are, right? There's so many people that are amazing that have heard of a thing, but have no idea. They're literally just trying to clean glass up.
I've seen that though. There's like just random people going around picking up trash and stuff.
I'm so glad you're here. Did you know this glass has been here for 4 hours and I've been trying to clean it up?
I feel like
to make everybody safe here.
On me, man.
People are running around.
Hey,
So
man.
I've been looking for people
Building?
to help with a broom.
Hey,
Do you
man.
have a broom and dustpan anywhere?
Hey,
I got one.
Hey, I'm rich.
Thank you so much.
I'm
I
outta here.
appreciate you.
Okay. Same with litter. I'm sending a litter crew.
Yes, thank you.
Um,
You know the group, Steve, the free campers over on the side? Booby and all them? They're going to help you with LNT and MOOC.
Epic.
So get a hold of them.
Okay, epic. Yeah. So
They're the people for contact for me. And do you have my number?
I don't. So I don't have a phone. My camp does.
Cool. I will ask Colin for my number.
Okay. Epic.
And tell them Heart Song sent you for it.
Epic.
Thank you.
Hey,
'Cause I
thanks
gotta
for,
get out of here because I need to rest. I've been here 3 days and I have no voice.
Oh no,
Thank
you're
you.
good.
Oh, thank you.
One more thing. What are fists for?
Fist bumping? I don't know.
Yes, but it's for chalk so we can do temporary art with children. That's what the safe zone is for me.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
So we can.
We want to make
create
this a safe
with
environment
children.
to where children, animals, okay, can come to this place and feel safe. Okay,
Right?
this
The
is why
most
we're cleaning up
vulnerable
glass.
of
This
us.
is why we're sending litter crews. Why we have patrols. I'm part of security up here. We have several
Thank you. I'm
camps
gonna
throughout
pass it
the
off. I
tent.
love you.
We have several camps throughout the park with security who does patrols at nighttime. During the daytime, we have night crew, just as you would with normal security with any place. KFC type of thing. We're just making sure the place is safe, make sure nobody's getting their stuff stolen. We've created a lost and found now.
Oh, cool.
So if you guys want to go check out the lost and found,
Yeah, where's
if
that
you've lost
at?
something, so it is at the co-op. But if you
Okay, I know where that's
find
at.
a
It's over there.
security camp near you and you cannot make it to the co-op, you don't know where the co-op is, talk to somebody, ask somebody where's lost and found. Or you can give it to one of the security camps, and the security camps can run it down to co-op if you are turning in something, or we can show you the way. We have medical supplies. We have a Zen meditation tent if you need to
cool.
calm down.
Is that the emotional support tent over there? Or
No,
is that
so
something
we have
new?
an actual meditation tent with incense and whatnot. It's up by that canopy up on the hill.
Ah, okay.
Right across from that ambulance there.
love that.
We have tents surrounding it, and one of the green tent is the meditation Zen tent. We're making sure that people use it within a certain amount of time. We have a communal tent because we understand that when you do Zen and meditation, sometimes you can become tired. So we have a communal tent that you can sleep in for an hour, hour and a half, get some rest after that, and calm down. If you're having a panic attack, just can't think, your mental state is not in the right place, we got that for you.
Cool.
So, and
Yeah.
we All right. You
Yeah,
stay safe, you guys. If you're out here, please just clean up, do your part, and nobody asked you to clean up, but you could do it anyways. As a responsible member of the community of Seattle, litter's gross in my personal opinion.
I agree. Yeah, it's really clean around here.
Yeah, no, we're
Also-
trying to. That's why I'm sending a litter crew. I'm gonna send a litter crew with 4 people approximately to go clean up litter throughout the park because we want to keep this a safe and litter-free zone.
I like that
We don't
idea.
want garbage all over the place. We don't want it to look nasty.
Yeah, like I've noticed people, my friends and family who I share these videos with, they expect it to be unsafe here, but it's really not. Like, I've walked through here in the middle of the night and I felt completely safe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, plus we have tons of security going on. You're not gonna know who security is. You know why? We don't mark any type of badges. We don't need to.
I was saying there's the people who are doing the open carry to the gun club.
Yes, and so there's also Homeland Security going around.
Interesting.
And Homeland Security is going around doing security. So we have tons of people going around doing security, making sure everybody is safe and nothing's stolen, making sure that we have, in Seattle, we have overdoses that happens, okay, as with any city.
Yeah.
We're trying to make sure that people aren't doing drugs other than pot, and if they are, that they are being safe, and that they are, we take care of medical first, ask questions later. We're not here to get you in trouble with piggies. We don't like piggies. But we are here to keep you safe and make sure that you are not overdoing yourself. This isn't the place for drugs, personally. This is the place for Black Lives Matter. If you want to smoke pot, that's different. But yeah, hold on, I gotta sweep up some more glass. But, yeah, we're just making sure medically everybody's safe. It happens. But we want to make sure it doesn't happen and prevent everything like that from happening. We want to prevent it before it happens, prevent the riots before it happens, prevent the aggro before it happens.
Yeah,
you
I've
know?
noticed some incidents around here, and it seems like today I walked over here. There was a guy with a MAGA hat,
Yeah,
and but there was no problem.
yeah.
It's like everyone just sort of disagreed with the guy and had like a conversation, and then he left, and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like last night we had somebody with a brick and a stick who was very suspicious looking, was rolling through tents, trying to sort of sneak into tents. Last night, me and my crew followed him for a while, And once he finally made it to the field and he had a brick and a stick, we finally sent over more security and backup to go talk and de-escalate the situation. We're not about brutal force here. We're about talking and de-escalating with our words, okay? And using our words to make a difference in the world as well. Because your voice matters. Just one voice makes a difference. So if you're, having questions on whether or not you should come down here, yes. Because you won't know what it's like down here until you experience it for yourself and experience the love and the compassion and the kindness yourself.
Gotcha.
That's what Seattle's about.
Yeah, I agree. I do think people should come down here and check this out, just as a thing.
This is history. This is the revolution. Okay?
Are you still cleaning up blocks and stuff on there? Is that as popular as yesterday?
No, I don't need the cones anymore. Okay. I'm just sweeping out excess that may have slipped out of the sent over by, I forget her name, but she's really cute.
Thanks for sharing the perspective.
Hi, Paige. I'm security up
I said the world is against black children. It don't matter, right? Black foot.
Yeah, it does seem totally cool to check it out now. Like, I wasn't sure about that until like a day or two ago, because I wasn't sure of how it was evolving or whatever. But I mean, things seem like totally stable and like peaceful, and things are like stable. Good thought. Check out what they're doing over in the sports area. I saw Gimbal's got a time-lapse mode too, and I got my tripod on the bottom of it. Started just leaving it on there because then I can raise it up way higher than I can raise my arm. It might be kind of cool to try that out and just like set it somewhere. Just leave it for a while, chill out. Maybe go get like a beer before I do that. Hey, not much. Just
chilling, man, you know? I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good. I like that camera though.
Yeah, I just got this thing today. It's like a gimbal, and it just like integrates with the phone via software.
So you charge this up?
Yeah.
To make it move?
Yeah, this thing's just like $100 too. So like for photography equipment, it's not super crazy. And then it's got like, you can adjust it with that.
Oh shit.
You can like lock it on somewhere, and then you can just like go nuts, and it just like stays.
No fucking way.
And then there's also like different modes. You can do like zoom in like 7 times.
Shit.
I've got it on.
So these 3 dots are the battery?
Yeah.
What's the green dot? It's charged?
I think that's just if it's on.
Okay.
It's got a standby mode. It's also got a calibration too. So like, I messed that up earlier today. That's just like a
nice.
tripod, but I've been leaving it on there.
Oh shit!
I've been leaving it on there because then I can like lift it like way up there, like more than my arm.
Lift it? Can would it extend?
No.
Okay.
I suspect it's a standard attachment there though, so I think that I like that idea because like I like to get the speeches recorded, and sometimes it's like, okay, I get there late and then I'm in the back of the crowd. It helps that I'm really tall.
Right. Yeah. So you are. Once you lift it up though, it's lifted up.
Yeah, but it's weird because it's like.
Oh, I got my phone. Oh,
it takes like a little time to get used to because if you move it toward the edge of its range, then it starts to move. But anywhere within that range, it doesn't move. You have to move it to the edge, and then it starts to go. So you get really smooth. So it's like.
Oh, that's clean.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just messing with it I was practicing today for like 2 hours because this is the first day I got it in the mail this afternoon.
You got it for $100?
Yeah, it's about like 110, I think. I got it on Amazon, and it's a DJI Osmo Mobile 3, I think.
And you gotta charge up though. You gotta charge the station up.
Yeah, it's got a USB-C right there. It comes with a cable and everything. And then the software, like, it seems pretty good. Like, it's its own thing. One thing I was thinking about trying too is it's got a time-lapse mode in there. It's got these two, it's got a time-lapse mode and it's got a hyper-lapse mode. So in time-lapse, it just like takes a photo like at a low rate and then makes like a fast-looking video. In hyper-lapse, it takes a photo at a certain rate, so it looks like you're moving through an area like faster than you are.
You can slow it down and everything?
It's like, I think they're just like adjusting the rate at which it takes the pictures, and then it's like stitching them together in a normal video, so when you look at it, it's like super quick. There's also a Pano one, where I haven't even tried these things, but where it like...
trying to learn how to do it right now.
Yeah, where it adjusts because these are like motors in here, so it like adjusts those, and it takes pictures of like a sphere,
right,
and then like stitches them, and then you can like... So I want to try all that stuff, but...
That's so filthy, bro. That's dope.
Yeah.
$100?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, wait. There's so many women out here though, man.
Oh, yeah.
You could be like,
it's the,
this way.
Yeah, it's like I'm uploading these videos to YouTube, and I started by sharing them with friends and family, but now like tons of people are watching them. But that is the thing about Capitol Hill. It's like the college is over there, and then it's like all like young people, and it's warm weather, and so there's like, yeah, there are pretty girls here for sure.
Oh man, yeah. So you got a YouTube video going on right now? It's recording?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey YouTube, what's good, man? I'm gonna get his YouTube page, man, and just be on it though. Yeah. Ciao. Yeah, that's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, bro, for showing me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I gotta get one of those. All right, you have fun, bro. I'm gonna go to the liquor store.
Oh, cool.
Got a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that later too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, bro.
Good day.
Yeah, you too.
That was a super nice guy. I'm glad I captured that too, because I explained everything I know about this thing, and now you guys get to know everything I know about this thing so far. Oh wow, this chalk was not here yesterday. Oh, see, this is like an art installation type deal now. It's like the, what do you call that when they chalk out a body? I'm gonna get in here and take a peek. I don't think anyone would mind. Wow, look at that. Very cool. Alright, see what's going on at the border over here.
But my niggas called shit. If you're gonna give me a freestyle, it's gonna be with some shit. You know? Okay, cool. I appreciate you. We're doing so positive, man. We're doing so positive. We teach a music program with the youth called Off the Streets on the Beats. We're actually trying to raise donations today for the children in the organization. We're not being funded by nonprofits this year.
Is there a way to like purchase online or like a website or anything?
We don't have a website per se. We're actually doing everything right here through the company, through Venmo, Cash App, however.
Oh, okay. I'll pass on that, but
No worries.
I was just thinking if I could like show it on the video or
How about
something.
this? You can take one with you.
That's all right.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Take
Thanks.
care, man.
See if I can give that guy a little promotion. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling these videos Chop. I'll call today's video Chop Day 1. One of the commenters in the video commented on my naming scheme, how it wasn't very good, and he was right, so I went through and relabeled everything. My thinking on that is that it seems like looking back, this thing's gone in these phases. Like there was the riot phase, and then there was the protest phase, and there's sort of like the CHAZ phase, and now there's the chop phase. And like a time relative to the start of those phases and days, it seems like a reasonable strategy. Yeah, I'm on autopilot with this gimbal now. I don't even think about it anymore. It's just working for me. It's like it's a part of my arm now. Oh, tie-dye. Like a tie-dye right there. That's cool. The little skips are just because I still don't have editing software, so I stop and start, and that creates a separate file. And then my editing consists of determining what files I want to throw away, and then I've just got scripts. I've got a script to pull the files from my phone. I've got a script to concatenate MP4 files sorted. I've got a script to pull a screenshot from a time. Looks like that guy had a dirty dog right there. I need to get one of those. I need to like review. Dirty dog review. Like the pink umbrella. Love that tie-dye right there. That's cool.
You go in the damn business and buy you something to eat. Back down there. Meanwhile, people still going to be black all across the country. So you really want to change stuff, you get out there and say, you know what? You don't need nobody. I don't need nobody to say this trying to get my life better because I know my life. So that's one. That's number one. I don't need anybody out here screaming for me. I scream for myself. I've been protesting all my life. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. You can get out there and do this together. But the real change comes, you do it up here in your mind. Say, you know what? I'm going to go have sex with a black person. Or I'm going to go do this with a black person. Or I'm going to go do this with a black person. Or you know what? I'm going to say this with a black person. Or I'm going to do this with a white person. Or I'm going to do this with an Asian person. Stop doing that. You're disproportionate because they make you up here disproportionate. I'm proportionate. I got all my arms. I got my ears and shit. I'm proportionate. Y'all gotta have. And you don't black is not a crutch. It's not a crutch for the death of man. That's the number one thing you need to stop. It's either you are or you ain't. Do it all the way or don't do it at all. Don't play with us. Real.
You remember it? Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. My name is Poe. I'm an educator, activist, and musician out of Seattle. I just want to share a quick thing on our question today. Last year, the SPD North Precinct took my cousin's life. We're going through a lot right now. With everything going on, there's a lot on the table that are legitimate things that are being brought to the table in front of the police. There's one thing that speaks dear to my heart that I think can really make a difference in whatever we push out. That's civilian oversight. I feel like if we have a place at the table, we can hold people accountable, we can voice our opinions, maybe we can place people we trust at the table. That's all I'm saying. But civilian oversight is something that's dear to me, and I think should be implemented today by our community. Thank you.
That's it for the questions, but I kind of wanted to share my heart when it comes to Black Lives. You know what I mean? Something that's been on my heart when it comes to Black Lives is that not only does Black Lives matter when a cop, you know, a white cop, whether they're racist or not, kill a black person, woman or male, it's not just that when Black Lives matter. Black Lives matter matter when it comes to abortion. Feel me? I know that's a sensitive topic that we don't always talk about, but if Black Lives Matter, then that means all Black lives matter. When it comes to black on black crimes or abortion or when cops murder black males or girls, the biggest thing that really hit me when I seen George Floyd, I never watched the video when it went viral. I never watched it because I didn't want it to trigger the trauma in my own life. And so I never watched it. But I did watch it like 2 weeks later. And when I seen it, I cried. Not just only because he was black, I cried because I seen an innocent man at that moment die. Right? That was an innocent, that was a man that was
super hard to watch
created
video.
in the image of God. It's called the Imago Dei. Everybody here has been created in the image of God. Everybody here has been grafted in and designed by God uniquely.
I just watched it once.
And so I weep when a white person dies. I weep when a black person dies. I weep when a rich person dies. I weep when a poor person dies. This is not a person yet. I drive over there by Pioneer Square and I see all these different ethnicities of homeless people. I cry. You know why? Because God has placed something inside of me, and it's called love. I don't hate anybody that's homosexual. I don't hate anybody that's black or white or Mexican or what type of lifestyle you live. I know there's been a lot of things when it comes to the church. I'm a Christian. I know there's a lot of things when it comes to the church that people have experienced hurt. I understand that a lot of these issues that I'm addressing is delicate issues.
A little bit of heckler
the number one thing
behind me to my left a little bit.
Even if I lose my life right now, I have to tell you about the good news of Jesus Christ. That all of us are created in the image of God. Adam and Eve, he said it earlier. You study the context of the Bible, they were actually black. But I'm not going to go into that further. But Adam and Eve didn't sin, it was Adam. He had a commandment to follow what God told him to do, and he disobeyed God. And sin into the world through Adam. And then it trickled down unto us. Why do we have to lock doors?
Shut the fuck up!
Why do we have to lock houses? Why do we have to protest against all the injustices that go on in our world? Because of sin. We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We have all fallen short of the glory of God. I have fallen short of the glory of God. I have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And the Bible says that for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life. That wages of sin part is not only a physical death, but a spiritual one. We're eternal beings. God's put eternity in all of our hearts. Why do we run to bottles? Why do we run to so many things and it never satisfies us? Because we're eternal beings. We want something more that's out of this world. We want something that's going to continue to fill us. But nothing on this world is going to fill us. I've done things to try to fulfill everything. I've gone to parties. I've done so many wicked things that I've done, but God has forgiven me. And that's the message of the gospel, is that we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But God's rich in mercy, that he sent his son, Jesus Christ, the one that was sinless, that never sinned, not one. He had the sin of all of our sin placed on his son, Jesus Christ. And he drunk the wrath, the cup of wrath from the Father, from God.
Excuse me, you can say it in a
And he
different
died on the cross and was crucified for you and I. So I don't stand before you. I don't stand before you as a perfect man. I don't stand before you as a man that has it all together. I stand before you as a man that's been forgiven and received the mercy of God. My sins are forgiven because of what Jesus has done on the cross. That's the only difference between you and I if you're not in a relationship with Jesus Christ. Many people say he's not real. But how is that true when he's revealed himself in creation? How is he not real when God manifests himself through the preaching of his word? If he was not real, I would not be doing this. I could be talking about the boogeyman. But since Jesus Christ is real, I'm using my time right now to preach the gospel to you. And it's only by Jesus Christ that you can be saved. It's only by Jesus Christ that you can be forgiven of your sins. I remember I was talking to an atheist when I was in college. He said, bro, I'm unworthy of the gospel. I'm unworthy of Jesus. I looked at him in his eyes and I said, I'm unworthy of God too. I'm unworthy of Jesus Christ too. But because of Jesus Christ being rich in mercy and grace, he stepped in to our place. He stepped into the place that we should experience, which is the wrath of God. But Jesus Christ experienced the wrath of God from God unto Jesus Christ. And he did not just die for your sins, he rose again on the third day. He rose again on the third day, and if anybody repents of their sins and turns to Jesus Christ, they will be forgiven. It's really sad that I spent about 45 minutes to listen to so many people's messages, but many people are not listening to my message. That's crazy. I've listened to so many people's messages that I don't agree with, but I just sat there to listen. But many people are mad at me because of the message that I'm preaching. I can tolerate you. I can tolerate you if you don't believe in what I believe. I'm not holding a gun to your head. I'm just sharing what the good news of Jesus Christ has done in my life. And that's why I came here, is to share the gospel. And that's it. I'm not doing this for attention or money or nothing. And I know that I'm not perfect. I'm not standing before you as a man that has it all put together. But what I am saying is Jesus Christ is rich in mercy. And if you repent of your sins and turn to Jesus Christ, you can not only be in a relationship with God, but you can get to know who God is, because God does love you. It says in Romans 5:8, God demonstrates his own love. While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. So that's only by the gospel of Jesus Christ that you can be forgiven. And thank you for all the interruptions. God bless you guys. Call on the name of Jesus Christ and you will be saved.
Woman who was saying that stuff behind me, or person, you know, whatever. It seemed a little kind of like maybe a little mental health thing going there, and they were kind of unkempt and stuff like that. But the range of behaviors is like wider in big cities for some reason. Like I see that in like San Francisco too. It's people acting in a extreme way, but everyone is, or not everyone, you know, but a larger number of people. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Trying to contextualize something that was just a little weird. And that's the context. Okay. It's a little weird. It was awesome talking to the person, the two people that were cleaning up, and they were giving information about services and security here.
There's the theory. It all fits, and I didn't want to fit. I want to sound like that actually kind of works. I don't know that I believe it. I'm just saying, like, it all fits together way too well. You know?
art over here. There was this one, what do you call that? What's the art? You know, a mural maybe, but one over here I really liked that people were working on yesterday. It was pretty intricate. Let's see what that looks like now. Cool. Welcome to CHOP. Capitol Hill Occupy Protest. Yeah, this one here. It's really neat. That. Get a really good shot of that. cool. There's the artist there too.
Yeah, you got a nice setup there.
That's very cool. Let's see if anyone's done anything new with the border up here.
You folks wouldn't mind moving out of the road so you don't get hit. Thank you.
What's going on there? Is there coordinating traffic?
Jasmine. Jasmine.
Oh, really?
Officer dumbass over there. For some reason that's funny to me. Cool place right there, Unicorn. It's all unicorn themed. They've not been open for a while, but some funny drink names in there. It's a good bar to check out if you're in town and haven't been there before. Got an arcade downstairs, and it's really funny mixed drinks. Saw Sam's was giving away free burgers today, so shout out to Sam's. That seems like, I mean, you see contradictions sometimes. When someone does like a really nice mural, you can kind of tell that people respect it for a long time. I mean, sometimes there's people that don't respect anything. They'll just do like, you know, some cheesy tag over some beautiful mural, but that happens. But yeah, usually people wouldn't mind painting over that, but that's funny. That may be a thumbnail right there. This is the WeWork right here. Let me get that Snoopy. get the Snoopy right there. Oh, that's cool. Upside down flag. That's really cool too, the eye. Yeah, Sunday before last, at the end of this block is where the police line was.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. So many different things I can use for a thumbnail for this video. Okay, so
5 minutes on 10 to play.
it's gonna be a protest march there.
Marching to the West Precinct.
March will start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 10 to 9. The march will start in 5 minutes. 10 to 9 outside the back line.
You guys want to support?
So where is the West Precinct? Capitol Hill's on the east. I think the West Precinct we're talking about is marching down that way, over the freeway. Outro. That's the car that got in the accident to my right there. I was fixing it up. Alright, I may come back a little later.